Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drugs on Property. It's that time of the year again where we're going to look at what the Onder Papegaaiberg property market did over the first semester of 2022 compared to the same time in 2021. Now, let's look briefly at 2021. There were, during the first semester, 9 transactions that took place among the houses of Onder Papegaaiberg, and the average house price was just under 2.9 million. Now, the lowest price in 2021 in the first semester was 2.5 million for an older thatch roof house requiring a lot of work, and the highest price was 3,650,000 for a big modern house with renovated indoor spaces with a lot of rooms and accommodation and a flatlet as well as office space on a corner stand. Now, if we look at 2022, the first semester was a lot less busy. There were only 4 transactions compared to the first semester of 2021, so the market has slowed down considerably. But the good news is that the average house price of the first semester of 2022 was just under 3.4 million. So that's a big climb in the actual average price of houses Onder Papegaaiberg. Now, the lowest price during the first semester of 2022 among those 4 transactions was 3 million. That was a house in Torteldijk Street. It was one of those older houses that's got 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, but it also had a big flatlet attached to it as well as garages. Now, as I've said, it was an older house, but it was in a very neat condition. There was nothing that you need to do to make it livable. That was 3 million, and the maximum price in the first semester of 2022 was in Kiewit Street, and that was a house that sold for 3,995,000. That is a new record for Onder Papegaaiberg. It's just touching under the 4 million, and that was a house on a stand of over 1,000 square meters. The house itself was touching towards 300 square meters. Was a big house, modern kitchen, big living areas, fully operational office, as well as a separate flat that was a 1-bedroom flat with its own balcony and views, and that's what went for 3,995,000. Now, if we look at that, then the average house price from the first semester of 2021 to the first semester of 2022, we compare semester on semester, went up by 17.4%. More realistic, if we compare the average of the first semester of 2022 to the yearly average of 2021, we're sitting with an 11.5% increase in prices. Now, that's very positive news. Of course, we always have to caution a little bit and balance it out. We still have a second half of 2022 to finish up with. And what will the housing market do during the second half of 2022? Because, as you all know, we've had an interest rate increase in July of 75 basis points, bringing prime rate to 9%. So it is an open question how that will affect the housing market. Will it cause it to flatline, stay the same? Will it increase slower? Will it go down a little bit? We'll have to wait and see. What I do see going on Onder Papegaaiberg, there is a lot less stock in the market. Not many houses available for sale. I think it's a suburb that is aging the people as a group. There were those that are getting older and looking to downscale, and many of those people have now sold their houses, so there is less in the market. So the demand is still there, the supply is less, so that causes prices to increase. But we have, of course, the interest rate hike that is pulling towards the other side. So what I think will still be important, the first thing that one can clearly see in prices, you have to do the maintenance on your house. If you renovate, you have to do it without overcapitalizing. Start with, firstly, your security, your perimeter fence around the home, and then the old wisdom still applies. Start with the kitchen and the bathrooms, but do not overcapitalize. So be aware of the prices in your area. Now, if you are going to sell, it is imperative that you get the right agent. Now, that right agent, he or her needs to have experience to be able to value your house correctly. It's not just about drawing statistics from the internet. He or she must have the experience where they were actually in most of those houses and can do a good comparison to arrive at a market-related price. And then once you get at the actual selling part, he or she needs to have the negotiating skills to extract the best price for your house. and then that agent needs to have access to the right toolbox. So I'm not a computer expert, I don't know much about search engine optimization and website optimization, but I have a team at Meridian Realty that are experts at that, and they can do all of that. So it's important that the websites that the agency uses, that their listings are optimized to that website. And then also they need to have access to professional photography, videography, as well as handy tools such as our Matterport virtual tours, where there's a virtual model of your property on the internet. All those things help to get your property the right exposure. If you would like to just chat about the market, if you would like to buy or sell, or if you need a valuation, please feel free to contact me. My contact details are always on the bottom of the screen, my email and my phone number. You can contact me at any time. Also, if you would like to receive my twice a year report on the property market in Onder Papegaaiberg in writing, you can also drop me an email and I'll send that to you, and then you don't have to listen to me talk if you prefer to read. And until we see each other again, keep on making those houses in Onder Papegaaiberg pretty.